Working for Jay is a privilege because he's such a true bellwether.
Working for Jay is a privilege because he's such a true bellwether. An excogitate leader.
Working for Jay is a privilege because he's such a true bellwether. An what the fuck is that?
He is an avant-garde commander and
A excogitate leader. He is an avant-garde commander.
and ahead of the rest in our industry.
Working with Caitlin is a dream come true because she always has Crescent? No.
Working with Caitlin is a dream come true because she always has croissant aura and ebullient attitude.
An ebullient attitude, simply luminescent. Is that it?
This is amazing.
What can I say about Mo?
What can I say about Mo? He's a steadfast, tenacious, incontrovertible
Mo is a steadfast, tenacious, incontrovertible
authority figure with an unparagoned resolve.
authority figure with an unparagoned resolve. What are these?
Scott's equanimous mentorship is idiosyncratic with his, again with that word.
Scott's equanimous mentorship is idiosyncratic with his excogitate methodology. I can't say that.
Excogitate methodology. Man, alright.
Could there be a boss more perspicacious than Larry?
Could there be a boss more perspicacious than Larry?
Could there be a boss more perspicuous than Larry?
I hardly think so.
I hardly think so.
I hardly think so.
His auspicious grasp on the task at hand is effulgent.
His auspicious grasp on the task at hand is effulgent. Effulgent.
I'm not sure that any of those words were pronounced correctly.
Fitz is the most assiduous leader I've ever come across. His unrelenting pursuit for prosperity is just enlivening.
Is just enlivening. Ding, 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 ding.
His unrelenting pursuit for prosperity is just enlivening, which is true. 100% accurate.
Val is magnanimous through and through. She brings a What the fuck?
Val is I think I have a good vocabulary too, and this is just not working out for me. Val is a magnanimous through and through.
Val is magnanimous through and through. She brings a convivial consciousness to the office, and her zestful enthusiasm speaks volumes about her fiscal responsibility.
What?
You gotta tell me what these even mean.
Oh my god. I just don't know how to say these words. What are these words?
I don't think that's a word. Oh, I see what you're doing here.
What? No. Done. Jay's best quality.
He can chase after something with a zest that I didn't imagine somebody would be able to do. And so that's pretty cool.
Relentlessness.
Definitely his drive. He's the head of a really successful company and has taken it so far.
He's obviously got a lot of knowledge in the industry, and I feel like, some of that works its way down the Yashi waterfall and eventually ends up with me. So I'm just trying to retain as much as I can learn from him as possible.
Jay is the kind of leader that keeps everyone on their toes.
He can be intimidating to some people, I am well aware.
Jay just gives you a look and it makes you want to succeed.
He's very kind, but he knows how to be the most intimidating dude you'll ever talk to.
He's very intense, but he's also very passionate, and I think that passion is contagious.
I like working for Jay because he is the absolute smartest person I've ever met. Jay is an amazing leader. Anytime I get into a room with him for a meeting or anything like that, I come out and I'm so much smarter than I was when I went in, just by listening to him and watching him think.
He just, keeps his foot on the gas and goes 100 miles per hour until the job is done.
Are red, violets are blue, Yashi rocks, and Caitlin does too.
Caitlin is so cool. Every girl in this office has a crush on her, and that's not even speculation. That's something we actively talk about.
Caitlin is just always fun to be around. She has like a great energy about her.
Is always a good pick-me-up, when she strolls into the office.
She's very intelligent.
She knows everything, and she's always available for questions.
Caitlin is clearly a role model to everybody in the office, especially the females. She's like a real-life superwoman.
Getting on a call with Caitlin is like nothing else I've ever experienced before. She knows exactly how to talk to a client and convince them that Yashi is the best way to go.
I think she's a very good personality to be broadcasting for this company.
My favorite thing about working with Cait,
How to do everything, and she shares that wisdom with everybody.
She's just really comforting and sweet and makes you feel like you can come to her with any problem and she'll help you handle it.
She's always in for the team, always there for us, whatever we need, and, hands-on 100%.
Mo. What about Mo?
Mo keeps everybody in check.
My favorite thing about Mo is his Mo face.
Mo always calls me out for spilling water on my laptop.
Mo. No.
And then I added a new one, which is Mo's face when there's cake in the office.
I love how Mo is very tough when it comes to getting work done, but at the same time he's probably the silliest and easiest guy to talk to.
Mo is a mentor and the moral compass of the office. If Mo's on your side, then you know you're on the right side of things. And if he's not, that means you need Mo advice.
Mo does the gritty work that some people, aren't cut out for. Keeps everybody in line, and
One of the greatest bosses I've ever had, because he's able to keep us in track and push us to do better, and then also at the same time can laugh with us and joke around with us.
You go first.
I just did.
No, you didn't go. Larry's a very nice guy.
Larry
just...
His hats are great. He's got great hats.
L-Dog.
Larry is the go-to guy for any problem whatsoever. He also has long hair, so that's cool.
He's very down to earth.
Because Larry's a cool fella.
Because he understands programming, he's able to relate with you, when you're coding.
He keeps everyone in line, everyone in check. You just make sure all their stuff is working well, we have redundancy. In case of fires, just have like a backup plan and make sure everything works.
First thing Larry said to us when we were hired, which was just how lucky we were to have this experience at such a young age, because it's really changed his life for the better. I think that's really awesome.
And I think when someone's a good leader, it's easier to look up to them.
Because if something goes wrong, we all know that Larry will be there to fix it.
Because he keeps pushing you to be better.
And he looks like a country star.
He can't handle me on the basketball court, that's for sure.
Put a guitar in front of him, I'm pretty sure he would have like 1 million followers in his country Twitter account.
Larry's awesome. He's the head of a really talented development team, and they handle things so fast, and he's just on top of everything and gets everything going that drives Yashi.
Scott rocks. I said that about Cait though. Shit.
Scott's the alpha dog of our sales team.
He's a cool guy.
He lets you do whatever you want creatively as long as it's in Proxima Nova. Scott's really good at talking.
And is one of the best in the game.
Scott is an amazing teacher.
Yeah, he's so knowledgeable.
Always hunting down new business, and he has a focus unlike anybody I've ever seen.
Gives you nothing but positive feedback, and if you need to work on some stuff, he obviously lets you know.
He'll let you know.
I feel like I've learned quite a bit since I started working here. Most of it has been from Scott. Mostly about how to make presentations work by making them cool and really, really paying attention to those details.
Fitz is always fired up.
I really like working for Fitz because he is the most supportive boss that I've ever had.
The first thing that made me love Fitz was his shrimp.
He's probably the smartest person I know.
He really likes Disney.
All the math that I employ in everything I do every day is kind of in some way influenced by Fitz.
He gives me room to grow, to figure it out, but I know that he will always have my back no matter what.
I like working for Fitz because it's a fun environment and everyone's hardworking and they all are hardworking for Fitz to help because they all want the best result.
I like working for Val because she's easy to get along with, she's funny.
Anytime I'm having like a stressful day and I go into Val's office, I come out laughing.
Yeah, and if you're stressed or you just can't look at your computer screen for another second, you can just go talk to her and she'll take your mind off of it. You feel like you're just like hanging out with your ma.
I don't know what I would do without Val. She helps me survive the day sometimes.
She keeps me very busy and makes me feel like part of the team.
So she's such a great resource to have. She's so smart and she just makes everybody's day better.
Because she's amazing. And she's the office mom, so whenever you're like sick or anything like that, she kind of like lets you know that you should probably go home. You know, she's the caretaker.
Val's best quality is her ability to make people feel very comfortable in any situation.
Jay's the man.
Fitz is just the man. Larry's also the man.
Scott's the man.
And Val is bae. She's the Yashi bae. Caitlin's awesome.
It's my first job out of school, so I was just a blank canvas, so I didn't really know anything, especially about AdTech. And now I know more than the average person, so I think it just speaks volumes to what I've learned, here. Why is everybody watching me?
Happy B-Day. Get it? Because it's boss day.